A new Virginia law speaking to a larger national problem, the verbal and physical abuse of healthcare workers. Last year, get this, 85% of emergency physicians surveyed reported violence against them has increased over the last 5 years. David Kaplan's on the story tonight. He's live in Fairfax with a look at that new law across the Commonwealth.
Yeah, Jim, good evening to you. That 85% number was the feeling that many doctors reported. Get this, 66% reported that they had actually been abused. So that just gives you an indication of how big of an issue this is. This new Virginia law really trying to address that. It requires to have security personnel at every single emergency department across the Commonwealth, as well as have a security plan specifically for emergency departments. Now, Inova management started making changes, looking closely at this 5 years ago. They say they've been ahead of the curve. I talked to an ER doctor here today who appreciates Inova's efforts to improve staff's working conditions.
It's not a local problem, it's a national problem. So really proud that this law is going to help create a safer environment.
So Inova started revamping all things safety about 5 years ago. They've encouraged staff to report issues. They've given staff who want to file police reports time to go to court to testify. They've stood by zero tolerance policies. Then there's the physical security. If you want to go into an Inova emergency room, you have to walk through a weapons detector called Evolve. Not a full-blown metal detector, but it uses AI to determine if there's metal on a person when they walk in, and if there is, software tells security where it is on the person's body. A red box pops up. Then that person has to check in with security. Every Inova emergency department has security guards as well. Brian Walker is the hospital's head of public safety.
We teach our officers that people come to a hospital because their life has been disrupted. And when you're in a society where, tensions are high anyway, that then now increases it to like the 10th power. So we as the security professionals have to be prepared to be that calm in the storm.
All right, so we know all these hospitals, they're big places, but where inside are we seeing a lot of these instances happen?
Yeah, Jim, I asked that question because we're focusing a lot on the waiting room itself. I asked if there was a majority in the waiting room or the patient rooms. Brian Walker tells me the waiting room is where the majority of these instances occur, right when people or family members might first walk in there. But they do have security both in this building and another security unit that roves between all of the hospitals to try and keep instances low and keep hospitals and the workers especially as safe as they can, Jim.
Yeah, reality of the times in which we live. David Kaplan, thank you.